Hello, this is Maria from MaxiPhysio. Thank you so much for joining me today. Today I prepare a Pilates beginners class. So this class is suitable for you if you're a beginner, if you're new to Pilates, or maybe you've got any injuries and you need to work at a sort of low, easy level. As always, if something doesn't feel right during the class, please listen to your body, don't push through it. If you like the class, please give me a thumbs up at the end of it. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. And as always, if you'd like to get in touch, you can contact me through my website, maxiphysio.com. So for this class, all we're gonna need is a long TheraBand or something similar that you can use to reproduce a TheraBand. You know, if you don't have one of these bands, you could maybe manage with one of the short ones. You could use a towel, pair of tights, something that is elastic ideally, as we will be using it for certain things during the class. So we're gonna start on our back, and for this we're just gonna roll through our side, and then you're gonna turn to face up, and then I'd like you to make sure your head is comfortable, so you might need to use a bit of a cushion or a pillow underneath your neck. So make sure your chin doesn't kind of open up too far back. You want to try to keep your neck lengthened and neutral. I want you to think of your feet as wide as your knees and your hips. Think of your toes pointing forward, so your feet are not outward rotated. And then we're going to place our hands on the hip bones, and we're going to begin to move the center of the body. So I want you to picture your lower back and the pelvis. We're going to flatten the spine. So I want you to think of bringing your lower back in contact with the ground. And then you're going to arch the spine. You're going to create a bit of a gap between the mat and your back. And then I want you to repeat it again. I want you to feel how much you move one direction and how much you move the other direction. Because we're all different. Some of us tend to arch more, some of us tend to flatten more. So I just want you to feel the movement for you, for your body. You can also picture the pelvis as a bowl of water, and as if it was very full. So if you're going forward, you're spilling the water towards your feet. As you flatten your back, you're spilling the water towards the chest. So we're going to try to come to the middle between those two, so you can think of the water being as still. Okay. So once you think you're there, you can double check with your fingers, and you should have a space for the fingertips to go through, not for the whole of your hand, just the fingertips. You can also picture having a bit of a space, as if you could fit a small grape underneath your back. So there's a little bit of room, but not a lot. Should be feeling comfortable, and this is what we call neutral spine position. We're going to think also of our ribs soft, our chest open. You can think of maybe squeezing the shoulder blades at the back to help you. Okay, and ideally for most of the exercises we're going to be keeping our arms along the body, but for now we're going to bring the hands back onto the stomach, because we're going to try to work a bit through the breathing as well. So we're going to inhale, and I want you to feel how the abdomen expands as you do so, and then as you exhale, as you empty your lungs, you should feel that your abdomen draws down and in towards the spine. And if you do that again, inhale, just think belly breath, so your belly expanding, the ribs open as well. And then as you exhale, the opposite happens. Okay, so we're going to try to add this bit of connection through your deep abdominals as you exhale. The abdominals are expiratory muscles, so it's more natural to do this on the exhale as opposed to do it on the inhale. So if you inhale again, expand the abdomen. And now as you exhale, you feel the abdomen drawing down and in. I want you to think of sending the navel to the spine a little bit deeper. You can also think of bringing your hip bones together. Or you can also think as if you had to close a zipper of a pair of jeans, you know, like when we put on weight and we need to hollow the tummy a little bit. Just think of that. Whatever image works best for you, And we should be feeling a little bit of activation on the lower tummy. Not very strong, there should be a bit of work. You relax again on the inhale, let that go. And you're gonna again exhale, connecting through the abdominals. The other thing is you need to make sure you keep your neutral. So as you exhale, make sure you're not tucking the tailbone under. We don't want to be overusing our glutes for this. Okay? So what we're going to be doing now, it's incorporating a bit more movement with the breath. We're going to start with arms up, palms facing in. Just think of again your collarbones wide, a bit of connection between your plates. We're going to inhale, and I want you to open the arms as you expand the abdomen. And as you breathe, I think of again activating the core, your abdominals, take the arms back on front. Should be feeling like a nice stretch for the chest. We're going to go again, inhale, open. Exhale, close the arms, activating the tummy. And we'll go again, inhale, open the arms. Exhale, close. And again, inhale, open. Exhale, close. And again. Good. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. You cannot take the arms down, so keep them all the way on the floor. I want you to try to keep a capital T, palms facing up, or if you don't have enough space, you can think more like an A-frame. Don't want you to have the arms all the way by your side though, ideally. Yeah, I want you to have the arms nice and open. You're gonna then bring the feet together, knees together, and I want you to keep them connected. And now what we're gonna do is we're gonna breathe in again. As you breathe out again, connect with the tummy, and then as you do so, can you take the legs to the right and your neck to the left? So it should give you a nice stretch for the left side of the body from the shoulder to the hip. You're gonna inhale here. Exhale here, connect again with the tummy and then return to the middle. We're gonna inhale again on the center. Exhale, connect with the abdominals, bring the legs to the left, neck to the right. So now you're stretching the right side of the body, again from the shoulder to the hip. Might notice one area is a bit tighter than the other, but we're stretching all of the sideline. Inhale again here. Exhale again, connect with the tummy, come back to center, just like you did before. And we're gonna repeat it again. Inhale, and as you exhale, twist. Breathe in, and again breathe out, connect with the tummy, come back. Again, inhale here, exhale, twist. Again, hold there, inhale, and again exhale, connect again with the abdominals, nice and gently coming back. Okay, let's go again. Inhale, and as you exhale, move with twist. Remember, your neck is also rotating. Inhale. Exhale, come back to center. And let's go again, one more time. Inhale here. Exhale, twist. Inhale. And exhale. Come back. Good. Now we're going to take the legs back to hip width, and then I want you to bring the arms by your side. You can keep the palms down or palms facing up. Whatever helps you to keep the chest open. Remember, collarbones broad, a little bit of a squeeze between the blades at the back. Okay, so again, we're gonna work with the breath as we've been doing. Inhale. As you exhale, again, draw the tummy in, and now open the right hip to the side. It's gonna give you a bit of a stretch for the inner thigh, and I want you to go only as wide as the left doesn't move. You're gonna come back, inhale. And then on the next exhale, again, as you engage the core, open the left hip. Again, feel the stretch to the left inner thigh, the groin. Make sure the right knee doesn't move. And again, inhale, close. We're gonna go again. So this is a good exercise for dissociating the right from the left side, in this case, the hips. It's also good, again, to get that sensation of your core helping you to stabilize the hips. And it's also nice, it gives you a nice stretch again for the groin area, the inner thighs, which we don't tend to stretch quite often. So inhale, exhale, open. You can use the arms for a bit of support if it helps you. Maybe picture there's a glass of water, a glass of wine on top of your left knee, and you don't want to drop the glass. So again, no wobbliness. I'd rather have you moving less, but with more control than going too far down and the other side moving all over the place. So again, think of more stability less range if needed. So we inhale again, exhale, connect the tummy, open, come back. And again, exhale, inhale, and again, exhale, open, inhale, one more time on each side. Hopefully your hips should be feeling maybe a bit more mobile. One more. All right, so we're going to change the movement slightly. Same idea, we're going to move one leg, the other one needs to stay stable. Inhale again. As you exhale, again connect with the tummy. Slide the right leg forward, flex the toes. And then we're going to come back. Breathe in. And then as we breathe out, draw the tummy. Extend the left leg. You can flex the toes at the end to make your thigh a bit more active. And again, come back, inhale, and exhale. Remember also about your back position staying neutral, so as you extend the leg, I don't want you to arch the back. There's quite a few things we need to think about. Our position, the breath, the movement. We need to also engage a little bit of brain. So it's not just your body moving, it's also us thinking of the movement. All right, we're gonna go again one more time on each side. Yes, if you were sliding your heel in sand, think of feeling nice and relaxed as you do the movement. And back. All right, now from here we're going to be taking our right leg to 90 degrees or tabletop. So you want to think of a 90 degree, can't see myself very well, but hopefully I'm there. Yeah, 90 degree between the thigh and the leg. Your back is still neutral. This is going to get your tummy working a bit stronger. Gonna inhale again, and as you exhale, draw again to the tummy, feel that connection, then swap your legs. Right down, left up. Again to tabletop. Inhale here. And let's repeat it again. Exhale, change. Think of the abdominals supporting you. So as you swap the legs, again, your back is not arching or flattening. We're keeping neutral. The support of the arms on the floor is going to help you a little bit as well. But remember, shoulders is still open, back of your neck lengthen. Ribs soft. Yeah, think of your posture. And again, exhale. Breathe in, pause, exhale, change. Breathe in, pause, exhale, change. Gonna do it one more time. All right, and then from here, we're gonna lower our leg back down. All right, then I want you to get hold of the TheraBand, or if you got something that you can use similar to reproduce the TheraBand, and you're gonna bring it on the right foot. You wanna think of the ball of your foot, toe, forefoot area. And then we're gonna breathe in, and again, as you exhale, I want you to extend the leg as high as you can, flexing the toes. So this might be a little bit lower for you if your hamstrings are tight. Maybe your leg will be a little bit bent. So it's okay if it's not as straight as me, but I want you to work towards this direction, yeah? Think of your leg as lengthened as possible, heel very high. You also have the option of extending your left leg down if your flexibility is good. If you feel, or you know your hamstrings are very tight, keep your left leg bent up, okay? And what we'll do is, again, we're gonna inhale as we let this go, exhale, extend the leg again. Good, so you should be giving you a nice stretch on your hamstring and calf, so the back of your thigh, back of your leg. Maybe you might feel a bit the plantar fascia as well, which is the sole of the foot, the muscles we got there. So we're essentially stretching back body, well, back of the lower body. Okay, we're gonna hold this next one. And I'm gonna give you two options. You can try to keep your heel flexed, so heel up to the sky, if that feels okay for you. But if it's a bit too strong, keep the toes a bit pointed, so it's a bit easier. So it depends again on your flexibility. Now we're gonna keep the elbows grounded, so you might need to adjust the tension of the band. And we're gonna do now is we're gonna breathe in and out. I want you to connect again with the tummy. And we're gonna be doing a small circle. So we mobilize a bit more the hip, but we're still stretching. So you breathe in and out as you open and circle. So for these ones, don't mind where you breathe in and out exactly, just want you to make sure you keep breathing. So you catch your breath when you need to. Exhale, connect a bit with the tummy. Good. And let's see if we can do the same the other way. So we reverse the circles. Again, continue inhaling as exhaling. When you need to catch your breath, just make sure you're breathing. Last one. Great, and we're going to change. So we'll bring the left foot up. Again, ball of your foot, toes, forefoot area. Extend the leg as much as you can. Again, might be a bit lower than me, might be a bit more bent than me. You're working towards this direction. If your flexibility is good, you can extend the right leg down. If you feel it's quite tight, keep it bent up. We'll breathe in as we fold the knee, as you release from the stretch. Exhale, try to come back to it. Connect a bit with the tummy to help you. And again, inhale, let it go. Exhale, extend the leg. And again, inhale. And exhale. Lovely. We're going to keep it going. Breathe in. Breathe out. And again. See if we can do it once more. And then we're going to move into our circles. So elbows down if you can. And again, you can point the toes if you find this a bit too strong. Again, your leg might be lower than me, remember, and that's fine. Keep the heel flexed otherwise if you want to challenge this stretch. And then we'll breathe in and out to begin to circle. Again, you want to think of not a lot of movement on the contralateral hip. So it's not a huge circle, it's just to mobilize a bit the hip joint. Should be nice for the hip. We're still stretching as we come back to the top. Again, you breathe in and out as you need to. Don't mind exactly where you're catching your breath, where you're exhaling, but make sure you're still breathing. And then we're going to try to reverse. So let's see if we can do a few more the other way. Again, breathe in and out. Circle. Back to top, and again, stretching the back of your lower body, the hamstring, the calf, the plantar fascia, back of your thigh, back of your leg, the sole of your foot. One more. And then as you complete this one, we're going to bring the leg down, release the TheraBand. Great. We're going to come up onto our hands and our knees. So on 4-point kneeling. And we're just going to do our cat and cow stretch. Your hands are going to be roughly about the width of the shoulders, the knees about the width of the hips. You can do this on your knuckles if you need to protect the wrists. You can place a bit of padding underneath your kneecaps if you need a bit more support. Okay, so we're going to be inhaling again to prepare. Exhale, draw the tummy and begin to tuck the tailbone under. Drop your head, lift the breastbone up. Inhale here. And then as you exhale, you can connect with the tummy and begin to arch away. Stick the tailbone out, look forward, shoulders away from the ears. We're going to repeat it again. Inhale. Exhale. Round the spine. Breathe in and out. And arch. And we're going to go again. Should we feel nice? Trying to release a little bit the spine from the head to the hips. You can breathe in and out as you move. You can breathe in, pause, breathe out. Great. As we finish this one, gonna open the knees a touch wider than the hips, feet come together. Now I want you to try to come down towards the heels. Maybe you won't be able to go all the way down, and that's fine if your hips are a little bit up. You can keep the arms a bit more extended, a bit more bent, whatever feels comfortable for you. Bring your forehead down. And then just stay here for a few more breaths. Just think of the back body in terms of your lower back and the hips opening now. I'd like you to bring the hands to the right so you can open up a bit more the left side as well. Continue with your deep breathing. And then move the arms to the left so we can open up the right side. And again, continue with your gentle breath. And then come back to center once more, just to even out both sides. Again, arms a little bit bent, or you can extend them more if you like, whatever feels good for you. And then slowly come on up. Great. So this is the end of this short beginner's class, beginner's Pilates class. I hope you enjoyed it. We did a little bit of mobility, a little bit of abdominal strength, a bit of a stretching. So a few things that are part of Pilates, always working with the breath and thinking again of our neutral position on the spine, etc. So I hope you enjoyed this class. Thank you so much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you soon in one of my other videos. Bye bye.